Hi everyone, welcome to Driver Mod. I'm Sichaba. Hope you're doing good. This video will be the start of a new segment I'll call Kyalami Laps. The idea is to take different cars in Assetto Corsa PC around the virtual Kyalami Grand Prix track and try and set as fast a lap time as I can. Now, disclaimers. I don't claim to be the quickest sim racer around. My stint in the Sim Race South Africa League speaks for itself.
Said Shaba in the Porsche, I think he had a bit of he was high up earlier, so I think he's had a problem and maybe collected one or two other drivers. Said Shaba Mashigo, currently in 7th place. Said Shaba, all over the back of Bjorn here. What's all going on? He's defending, the Porsche is going around the outside. No, you can't do it, dude. That was good driving this time.
Look at that! Mashigo hit 8th for his first race.
Second disclaimer. This is of course a simulation, a consumer grade simulation. So the performance and lap times of these cars is not intended to reflect the actual performance in real life. The first contender is the Porsche 991.2 GT3RS, one of my all-time favorite cars. The road-based track toys hardly get any better than this. Naturally aspirated flat six, around 500 horsepower. In real life, here in Johannesburg, 5,000 feet, about 1.5 kilometers up in the air. Naturally aspirated engines lose a huge amount of power, but not in the simulator, of course. It doesn't simulate altitude power loss. So we have the entire 500 horsepower, so it's definitely faster than it would be in real life. The setup in the 991 generation, Porsche tried to do away with a lot of the inherent issues with having an engine cantilevered over the rear axle, rear wheel steer, trying to get the motor as close to the rear axle as possible, but it is still a rear engine car, so it suffers from the classic 911 problems of wanting to rotate as soon as you lift off the power, and even more when you are braking and trying to turn. So this makes trail braking incredibly difficult, and there are quite a number of corners here at Kyalami which depend entirely on trail braking to carry speed through it. Traction is off, all assists are off. It is of course a PDK transmission, and yeah, let's jump straight into the lap. Start the lap. Cut out through the kink. Approaching Hawthorne, nail the braking point. Trail brake it as much as I can. Clip the inside. Let it run wide. Look for SK sweep. Dab on the brakes. Clip the inside. Let it run wide. Flat out towards sunset. Corner, bit of an aero corner, braking point, very important, and get as far inside as I can, then let it run wide, go flat out, hard on the brakes, out of clubhouse towards the S is one of my favorite sections, lean on the grip, clip the inside, let it run wide, full power, up towards Newport. Blind braking point, clip that outside cone. It's a bit of a double apex, but you can take the second one wide. Flat out towards mineshaft. Aero corner, this is flat out in a GT3 car, not flat out in a road car. Crocodile. It's very easy to oversteer on entry here. Clean exit towards Cheetah. In the sim, very hard to gauge the outside of the track. anywhere. Brake hard, clip the inside, let it run wide, full power. Cross the line for a time of 149.39.77. Right, my goal in this lap was to get under 150, and I achieved that. If you have a Assetto Corsa PC at home with the Kyalami GP mod and the 991.2 GT3RS mod, you can go ahead and see how well you fare. That was pretty much all I had in me, but there are several points where I think can be improved. Hope you enjoyed that. If there are any particular cars you'd like to see on Kyalami Labs going into the future, do let me know in the comments. Of course, please like, subscribe, share, and thanks for watching.